This is Alternative Soundcheck. My name is Casey McCabe, and today joined by a band that you need to have on your new music radar. Currently in El Paso, Texas, I have Max from Wilderado. How are you?
Good, dude. What's up?
Just waking up. We don't know what time of day it is, but here just waking up. How are you?
So you're on. Is it 8 o'clock for you?
Yeah, currently where we are, it's about 8 a.m.
Hey, my buddy Tyler, who's in the band, plays guitar, just came in. Is it cool if he sits in with us?
Yeah. Join. Come on. More the merrier.
This is Tyler.
What's up, Tyler?
What's up, man?
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm glad to be joined by you two. So you both are in, you guys can explain it, a really, historic recording studio right now in El Paso, Texas.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I'll show you. We're in.
Can you give us like a little tour of the studio?
Oh, this is the live room in their Neve studio. Sonic Ranch is rad because it's like, I don't know if you can see through the glass, but that's the control room in there. It's cool because it sits on massive acreage. It's pecan farm, and this really great guy named Tony has put together. I think there's 6 studios on the property now, maybe more than that. Yeah. I did a tour of them last night, but it's amazing. They cook us breakfast. We sleep here. We're having it's kind of like a work vacation.
I was going to say, it's kind of like a nice little retreat. You get together, have some nice food, a nice location. Yeah.
It's awesome. And we're like right on the border. So the property actually borders Mexico.
Oh, wow. So you can have a really good time at some point.
Yeah.
Well, there's always the fear of the cartel getting you. So there's that. That's fun, keeping it exciting.
I know, right? Be alert at any time. Are you the only band there right now? Like kind of in the whole facility?
I think there's an El Paso band working as well this week, but it's pretty empty.
Just before the holidays, this is probably a good time to book it right now.
I guess so. Yeah, we may have just lucked out. There were rumors that Renee Zellweger was supposed to be here, which is kind of funny, but I haven't seen her.
Who would be the Renee Zellweger fan out of the band? All of you, or?
I'm not sure I would call myself a fan, but I like her films. I think she's cool. It'd be fun to meet her.
Yeah, I didn't know she did.
Do you have a favorite Renee Zellweger movie?
Oh, you can put me on the spot. I probably don't even know the title of a Renee Zellweger movie.
Is she in Me, Myself, and Irene? Is that Renee Zellweger?
I'm pretty sure. I think we're all going to fail at this, but I'm pretty sure. Yes. I wish we had a lifeline.
Yeah.
That was a good movie with Jim Carrey. And Renee.
Yeah.
All right. So back to the music. You guys are in a recording studio. You just put out your debut album. Congratulations. There was an audience here with a big round of applause. Which we'll get into, but what brings you to the recording studio? You're working on new music, new album?
Yeah, I guess the honest answer is we don't really know yet. We've got a bunch of songs and we're trying to organize a bit and get the next thing started. We go out for a long trip in March, into February. So we're trying to work ahead a little bit before we're straight up in live mode.
Right.
Yeah, but we got the two guys we've made most of our music with out here, James McAllister and Chad Copeland. So it's kind of our little crew. So we're just digging around, seeing what cool stuff might come up.
Are you giving yourself like a time limit at this time in El Paso? Like, do you have like a week, a few days, couple weeks?
7 days, the 1st through the 8th. So today's our second day. Tyler and James got in last night, but so getting into it this morning.
Have you been able to explore El Paso in any way? Is there anything so far that you two would recommend to anyone else?
Not really. And to be fair, we're in Tornillo, and
40 miles away from El Paso.
Yeah. So we're outside El Paso, a little bit of a jaunt to get there. We pretty much you hunker down here.
Better stop at the store beforehand, get supplies.
Yeah, but they cook us meals, man. It's pretty amazing.
All right. Well, if I can ever get the talent to make an album, that will be a destination to go to for sure. Let's talk about the debut album. When did this journey begin on working on it? And we'll get into Head Right and the new song. But yeah, how did it all start?
Kind of like this.
Yeah.
Where, songs start coming up. We'd always wanted to put out a record. I think right before the shutdown rolled around, we had made pretty good headway on a record that you've heard now, these 10 songs. I think there's like 15 of them, but once we stopped traveling and had to stay home a little bit, we had the time to really go in and finish it and polish it up and make it the way we want it to be. So it's kind of one of those things, circumstances found us with the right songs, the right timing. And yeah, we're pretty stoked on it.
Did the effects of the pandemic, did that kind of affect the way the album went when it comes to music and themes, or were these things already in your head beforehand? And
yeah, thematically, it was all written before we knew what COVID-19 was.
Mm-hmm. The pandemic gave us the opportunity to just slow down and take our time mixing and getting every song fine-tuned the way we wanted it to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, it was nice. It was a good break for us. It was a good lesson of patience. And now we're here in El Paso working on the next album.
Yeah, you're not even giving it a break. I mean, I feel like it just came out in October. There should be like a 6-month gap or something before you're hitting up studios.
But I think in all fairness, we should probably be further along than we are. I mean, we've had 18 months where we've kind of just been thinking on the record we put out and learning to play those songs and getting live ready. I think we're all starting to realize we still have time at home and we need to get into new music, just because, I mean, once you start touring, it's so insane how quickly dates will drop in, or, a support will come through and you just can't plan around it. So
right.
It's actual time we have right now.
Yeah. And us too, it's as exciting as going and playing shows is, and that is affirming and fulfilling. I think knowing that we have new songs that we're excited about and working on is kind of what keeps us energized, and
that's really true.
Excited. So yeah, we've got some big shows and big stuff coming up. So like the goal is to walk away with some stuff this week to keep us excited.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you guys on the road. I mean, is this the first headline tour when you head out?
Not ever, but first in a long time.
Yeah, a long time.
Mm-hmm.
There's an actual like touring an album.
So, I mean, being out on the road, what are you guys looking forward to this time around? I mean, it has been a while since a lot of people are getting out. The fans are ready for it. You're ready for it. What are you looking forward to?
I think first and foremost, when you make a record and you listen to it over and over, for us, there's a lot of dreaming about pulling the songs off live and kind of these moments you love on the record, being able to nail them, in the live environment. So for me, that's what I'm really looking forward to. We've been working on that for a long time, and it doesn't really totally fall into shape until you're just out there doing it. You know what I mean? It's like a whole lot of practice. It's like practicing for 2 years and finally some games are starting to come up.
Right.
I think I'm getting jazzed just to, actually get to feel these moments and share them with people. And yeah, it's always good to just go and see people actually listen to your music. You know what I mean? It's a hard thing to grasp when you're far away and just kind of working in a hole.
Right.
Yeah, cheesy as it may, my wife she randomly the other day, she just goes, you know what? I'll never, ever know what it's like to stand on a stage and play my songs for people. And I was like, yeah, I mean, we can make that happen. But it is the one thing that we do that is where we receive most affirmation. And it is fun to just see people singing along. It's always so shocking and surprising still. So we're excited to just see people's faces again, share like the energy of a live sound in a room. It's hard to beat that.
It is. It really is like a once in a lifetime thing. If you can approach it with the right perspective, you just have such a clear understanding that not many people get to do it, whether it's to a small crowd or, a larger one. It's just such a wild thing. And then you're also aware of like I love the idea that no one can do that the way we can. Like no one's going to be able to play our songs the way we can play our songs. And there's just kind of this fun, like you go out and you own what you are and what you do. And it's cool.
You know, for those who haven't been to a Wilderado show, you know, what can they expect?
I think, who knows?
Yeah. I mean, we try to bring energy. I think that just naturally comes. But the interesting part about this album and these new songs is there's a lot of moments that are, you know, you dip down or you have to sit back and kind of listen to the music and the lyrics. So where there's energy in songs like Head Right and Astronaut, you know, we have The Window and Take Some Time and songs like that we're, you know, really putting pressure on performing those really well.
We put the record together with such intentionality, and that's kind of the same way we're putting the live show together. I mean, I think we want you to come and see the show and it to be like a fulfilling experience where it has highs and lows and you go different places and the end feels like an end and the beginning feels like a beginning. Almost like a film. We've always loved that, having the idea of an arc almost being in our set and in our records.
And as you sit in the studio today, are you rehearsing for the tour at the same time and putting those songs together? It's kind of a loaded question, but also with the new album and possible new material you're working on, do you think we'll see a combination of that in the tour?
Not these songs that we're doing right now, no. But yeah, we'll be rehearsing this week. We play Friday or Thursday in Milwaukee, so you know we've got a little bit of dust to shake off before that gig.
We've fortunately, a lot of bands have kind of been the guinea pigs through all this. Not us. We've had the fortune of just kind of have these little one-offs that we fly in and out, 5 or 6 shows this fall that we've played like once a month. So we've gotten in the rehearsals, we've gotten in time, we've been able to kind of dust off the cobwebs a bit. But, you know, until you're like doing it night after night after night, you can't really, like, that's when you become the best.
It's gonna take like a few days. You guys will be in it. The dust will be off. You'll be ready to go.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like just the epitome of there's nothing to it but to do it. You just all of a sudden are out there and go for it.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you guys hit the road. And Tyler, you mentioned something. You said, you know, the energy of Head Right. You know, let's talk about this song. I always like a good story behind the song. What's the story behind Head Right?
We were sent on a journey through going and writing with different producers and people, and we got linked with a guy in Nashville named Angelo Petraglia, and the goal was kind of set out and write something more in the single world, something more upbeat. And, you know, we came away with 4 songs actually from that session, but Head Right was the one that people kind of latched to. It was, I mean, we wrote it and it felt like 2 hours. It's just such a simple song. And then that night we went home and kind of forced the lyrics down on paper, and now it is what it is. You know, I wouldn't say there's much of a story behind it other than like, we kind of were sent on a mission. We had a goal to write something like this, something up-tempo, upbeat. And
it's really when we were putting together this last record, we were coming off of just touring so much. And so a lot of the songs came from an understanding of moments in our set where there needed to be more energy, and seeing that really connected with our audience. And, you know, we would get into these moments in our set and then kind of be out of songs that had that same energy. And so we had some intentionality behind getting a couple tunes that had some real tempo to them and, you know, kind of could keep the show moving along. But yeah, Head Right came out that way. Astronaut was one of those songs. Worst of It was one of those songs. Outside My Head is one of those songs. Just songs thinking like, man, what's going to really benefit our live set? Like what do we wish we could play in our live set? But yeah, Head Right was just a little thrasher, dude. We just kind of went out and had a great day with this guy, and, you know, we know and respect him. And so it's kind of this fun thing to get to do. And just kind of, the song just kind of came out of nowhere pretty fast and pretty simply.
No, we love it. It's a great song. And I mean, does the process come that easy? You know, you kind of say like in 2 hours, we wrote a song. Some people, it takes a lifetime just to get a song. But I mean, for the most part, when you guys are writing music, what's the process for the band?
Well, I mean, that song has like 3 chords in it. So
it's different. That one just, the stars aligned, I guess. And, you never know, when you write music and write albums, you just don't know what people are going to like or attach. You can't really choose that. And the right people have been into this song, and it's gotten us some good attention.
Mm-hmm. It has. Congratulations on the attention and the
Thanks.
album, and the fact that you guys are already working on some new music. Do we have is it going to be like a continuation of the debut? Is it gonna be completely new, its own thing?
Yeah, I mean, all new songs.
I think that's part of this week is, we're figuring out sonically what we want this to sound like, what we want it to look like. We're still in the early phases, but yeah, stay tuned.
We're going to stay tuned and keep up to date on even newer music. I mean, we still got to get used to this record, but we'll take new music as it comes. And we're looking forward to seeing you guys on the road. Holidays are coming up too. What do you guys got planned? Hanging with family, lots of rehearsal.
Yeah.
Family time.
Mm-hmm. Just laying low. I got a lot of Christmas stuff to figure out. Honestly.
Yeah. We got to get through this week and then the holidays set in.
Did you guys do like Cyber Monday shopping? Are you taking advantage of any deals, or do you like just do it last minute?
Well, I'm hearing it's going to be our last minute year. I've kind of done that most years, but we both have little kids and wives and families, so we got some present stuff to figure out. I do, at least.
Uh-huh.
Do you have what's a gift the kids are going for this year? What's the big gift?
Mine don't really have one. Last year it was just like unanimously a cat, and we folded on that, and now we've got a cat. But this year it's kind of been like, I don't know. It's been less like impactful presents. The oldest one wants a unicorn. She thinks unicorns are real still.
Hey, I do. Who doesn't? They are. They're a majestic creature out there.
Aren't real. They're just hard to find.
They're harder to find. Yeah.
Capture.
I think you'll find. I bet, you know what? I bet somewhere out there in El Paso, there's like a special store that has unicorns somewhere, and like cool belts.
Yeah.
Unicorns.
I thinking that'd be sick to go in and get some boots. It's just no time, man. There's no time for anything. It's just everything's so jam packed.
No, I know you guys are busy. And just looking back real quick, originally, so is the band is everyone from Tulsa? Is that kind of the story? And you guys all got together and started making music from there?
Yeah, half of us. Tyler and I met in college, and we actually formed the band out in LA. I was out there doing stuff, and right after school, and Tyler came with his wife, and we kind of put the band together out there. And then once we started having babies, my wife and I moved back to Tulsa. The drummer Justin lives in Tulsa as well. Tyler's still rocking it out in LA.
Yeah, there we go. Woo! Go to Runyon Canyon. Go to the beach. Go hike.
Yeah, where are you?
Currently, I am just like outside of Lake Tahoe.
Okay, rad.
So like Northern Nevada, California.
Amazing.
But Los Angeles is like a second home, so I know the area as well.
Right on. I still have yet to make it up to. Been there 8 years and haven't yet to go to Tahoe or Yosemite or any of those places.
Tahoe's awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're touring and you have a show near here, or just like a one-off day, you can go. Yeah, Lake Tahoe in the wintertime is amazing, and the summer. I mean, just crystal blue water and all the outdoor activities you can ask for.
A lake day at
Lake Day on Lake Tahoe sounds sick.
I think, you know what? Maybe we could get like one of those like boats, a big boat, like a pontoon boat, Wilderado. We could shoot like a cool music video.
Yeah.
For like the new singles.
Yeah.
I think these things we can have a unicorn.
Yeah, we could have a unicorn.
Hey, off unicorn. We'll do just about anything you want.
Well, guys, I know you're busy. I want to thank you for taking the time today. The new album is out. You have the tour in 2022. Anything else that you're looking forward to or you want to say to your fans right now?
Thanks for listening. Yesterday was that annual day where you get the Spotify, what is it, yearly
wrap,
review or whatever. So we're kind of riding the high of seeing how many people listen to us. And, it's kind of like the band Christmas Day where your fans reach out and show you how much they actually spend time with you.
Yeah.
So I think we're just looking forward to giving that back to them, seeing them and letting them know we appreciate it. Yeah, man, we're grateful, excited, energized, and looking forward to hitting the year pretty hard.
We're looking forward to seeing you guys on the road. And actually here, like a parting few questions, just real quick, as you do hit the road. All right. So out of everyone in the band, just some like band questions. Let's see here. All right. Who is most likely in the band to pass out first at night? And that could be from just being tired or anything, but who's the one that crashed first?
Tyler.
Yeah, me.
Fall asleep. He's
wherever
when the TV's on.
Yeah, turn the TV on.
Do you have like a show that kind of puts you to sleep?
Anything.
Yeah,
blue. The light on the TV puts me out.
All right, who is the most likely to be last when arriving somewhere? Who's going to be the late one in the band?
Justin.
Justin?
Probably.
He's not here to defend himself.
Yeah.
Is he late? Was he supposed to be here? You like put him on the board?
He's probably getting to eat breakfast, tell you the truth.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably Justin.
All right. Who is most likely to get out and fix a flat on the tour bus?
And Tyler as well.
All of us.
Yeah, we'll be out there. But
yeah,
Tyler's got a nice like Swiss Army knife thing to him. Where
that would be. Is he like MacGyver?
Kind of.
Be cooler.
All right, then who's like lastly, who's most likely to sit on the tour bus and do nothing while there's a flat?
Honestly, I'm proud to say none of us.
Yeah,
there's not enough.
Any of us would, man.
Yeah, there's not enough time for that. We've had some flats, and it's been, all four of us wrapped around the tire. So
yeah,
I mean, there's a certain amount for us. It's like that's how we grew up, though. That you don't want to be the guy sitting in the car while the other guys are working.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's even worse.
It is worse. Yeah.
You're out.
Well, good. That's good to know that if something happens on the road, you're there for each other. You're there for the band. So right. Wilderado, we look forward to, that means you're going to make it to every destination on your tour in 2022. Yeah, we look forward to seeing you out there and your debut album. Congratulations on everything. Head Right is the song.
Well, appreciate you taking time for us, man. It means a lot that you promote us and, just are interested in general. So thank you.
We love the band. And you know what? Maybe even while you're on the road in 2022, we do like a check-in update and see how things are going.
Yeah, come on. Just give us a call.
Okay. Or, we could plan a trip to Tahoe, get a big boat.
You just let us know where the dock is and we'll meet you there.
Yeah, just keep us posted.
Yeah.
All right, Max, Tyler, thank you guys so much and enjoy the rest of your time in El Paso.
All right, Casey, later on.